Hey my divas, what's up? Okay, so let's chit chat about my project pan. Um, so first let me just say I'm slightly disappointed because I have way too many palettes in my pan that palette for this year. I really want to use those palettes and rotate them in, but that's basically all I'm doing is rotating and rotating, and I'm not really finishing any shadows. So I thought that it would be smarter for me to reduce the amount of palettes that I'm rotating through. That way, at the end of the year, I can see some type of improvement. So there were 3 palettes that I took out, which is the, unfortunately, Urban Decay Great and Powerful Oz. After using this palette, I realized that this is just going to be a staple product for me. I mean, it just has really natural colors in it, and even the greens aren't like in your face greens. They're soft. This is probably the harshest shade in the entire palette. So I'm just gonna put this off to the side because this is gonna be something that will forever be a part of my makeup collection. So goodbye to that. I also am putting away the Urban Decay Ammo palette only because it is so not my favorite. But at some point, I'm going to have to break it out again and try to finish some of these up because this is the oldest palette I own. So probably next year, this will be the solo palette that I pan along with some neutral matte shadows. Okay. I hate when I'm trying to find a place to put a palette and I just can't figure it out. And last but not least, the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. This again is something that I'm just not reaching for, and it is super classic and it's been in my collection for quite some time. I did get a little bit more progress on this shadow here, as I can see now, but for now I'm going to shelve it. So let's talk about the palettes that are staying in rotation. And that is the Lorac Pro, which I did hit pan on another shade. I hit pan on Sable. And I also hit pan again on Light Bronze. I repacked this shade and then I hit pan on it once more. So if you can see, it's really, really thin around the edges. And yeah, I hit pan again. So this is what the palette looks like now. And I'm doing really good on Mauve. Mauve, that takes some time. Like, that is some work. Let me tell you. You see the dip in that sucker? That is some work. And then this right here, this deep purple, that's work. That little divot that I have going in the black and an espresso, honey, that was not easy. But yeah, this is the palette right now. Really, really proud of myself. And as far as light pink, it has like barely been touched, so that's why that looks like that. But almost every shade I've used except for really these two, which is white and light pink, and then nude. I really haven't messed with nude too much. The other palette that is sticking around is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar. Ugh. Can we just say, out of all the palettes that I own, all of my Naked palettes and this palette are my absolute top favorites. And then my MAC palette. My MAC palette, my self-made MAC palette, that's the shit too. But this is what this looks like for now. And I have some minor progress. It could be much better. It could be much worse. But I just love this palette and I don't use it nearly enough. So I definitely want to keep it in rotation for this year. So yeah, that's gonna stick around. And then I had my Naked palette from Urban Decay, the Naked One. And this is definitely gonna stick around. This shade down here, which is Toasted. Where are you? Toasted, this one. I've really been working at that. There's a major dip at the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, that's where I was concentrating my brush at. And then I also have a lot of work here in Buck. And that's basically it. I mean, I've used other shades, but you just can't tell. And it's because this palette has so much eyeshadow inside of it. There is 1.3 grams per shadow. Like, that's a lot. So yeah, definitely want to get some more progress on this guy before the end of the year. And last but not least, is my Naked 3 palette. And I picked this one because for the events that I'm doing this year, I think I really want to focus more on rose gold eyes. Yes, I said I want to do a rose gold eye. That is my target look. So I'm going to be playing around with this quite a lot more and pairing it up with some of the other palettes that I'm showing you guys. And I think I can come up with something very, very beautiful and totally unique. This is one palette that I hardly reach for, and I should reach for it more because I freaking love it. So you can see there is probably no progress whatsoever, but I love this. And what I love most is this color right here at the end is just like Sketch. It is absolutely the same as MAC's Sketch. So if you have that color, you don't need this. So those are my 4 palettes that I will be working on for the rest of the year. Of course, I am never going to stop using MAC's Bamboo until I completely pan it. And if I feel like I need something else, I would totally work it in. I did pull out this palette here, which is another MAC palette, and it is called Masat Alawa. I don't know. Anyway, it's a smoky eye palette. It has a black, a light gray, a medium gray, and then like this shimmery silver, which almost looks white, but it's silver. So it's right there. But yeah, I put this palette out because it is so beautiful and it is one of my favorites, and I don't use it enough. This color right here is shimmery. It has shimmers in it. It's so gorgeous. And I just want to try to see if I can use these to help smoke the eye look out and make it more dramatic. So, excuse me. Yeah, that is my complete total update that I have to tell you guys about. And I hope that you will help me to find what eye look I should do. Because it's going to be like out in the daytime and that whole night. I still want to look natural and like myself, but just beat to the gods. So yeah, and I think like a pinky eye is like super classic and you can't go wrong. I think you could pair any lip, especially these 2 lips that I showed you in my previous haul. This is Kat Von D's Lolita and this is MAC's Velvet Teddy. And I think those will pair very well with the rose gold eye. So if you guys have any suggestions for long wearing makeup or anything like that, please leave them down in the comment section below. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I know everyone loves, you know, pan that palette. And I really hope that I can get some more progress on my palettes in particular. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, I freaking love you. Thank you very much. And tomorrow I will be back with my week 2 weight loss update. I'm kind of nervous. All right, love you guys. I will see you next time. Deuces.